Top stories this hour, and in some breaking news, the US president has announced a 90-day pause on all tariffs, excluding those introduced on China. US stocks have jumped in response. Donald Trump has confirmed the levies facing Chinese goods will rise to 125%, ahead of Beijing introducing retaliatory rates of 84% tomorrow. Reacting to that news earlier, Washington's Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told Fox News, "So what?"
President Trump, Chairman Xi have a very good personal relationship, and I am confident that this will be resolved at the highest level.
Also breaking this hour, and detectives investigating the murder of a woman shot dead on her own doorstep on the Wirral over 2 years ago have now charged 4 men with murder. Jacqueline Rutter was 53 when she was killed at her home in Morton in October 2022. 4 men aged between 23 and 58 will appear before magistrates tomorrow. It's emerged Liverpool as one of the worst areas of the country when it comes to rat infestations. Direct Line has been looking at figures and says Liverpool Council alone had 9,000 call-outs to deal with rodents last year. More than 250,000 football fans have now successfully learnt CPR thanks to a successful campaign fronted by a Liverpool legend. The Every Minute Matters campaign will continue to educate supporters around how to save lives, carrying out a 4,000-kilometre relay race. Former suffered heart disease, says learning CPR is really important.
You know, I can imagine if, God forbid, one of your family was to drop over and you're standing there wondering what to do. You've got to get on them right away. Start working them right away and do not be frightened of breaking a few ribs.
And a care home in Huyton's asking for people to send in birthday cards to one of its residents who's turning 101 next week. Peggy Fearon was born in Liverpool in 1924 and worked in pubs and restaurants across the city. She now lives at Roby Lodge and puts her long life down to ballroom dancing and a good old giggle.
Weather on Greatest Hits Radio, the UK's most listened to commercial radio station.
Evening all, Wednesday night on the evening show, just gone 7. Time to launch your most wanted playlist with Blondie.